With it right here with who I started with, be something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H Uno Central Coast mob and suicide. Feelings arsonist. I step in the booth and cast. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back. Muy buenos días. Feliz domingo y también, pues, feliz inicio de la semana. A lot of people didn't know. A lot of people think Monday is the first day of the week, but it's actually Sunday is the first day of the week. How do I know that, cabrones? Well, I'm just basing it on what the Bible says, right? On the seventh day, he rested. And then after you rest, you get to reset, man. So it's good to rest, man. I hope you guys make it a great and blessed day, cabrones. The sun is out. It's going to be about 68 again, maybe 68 to 70 degrees. Again, I'm in Salinas. I'm halfway up the coast. I'm right on the equator of California, but I appreciate you guys. The ice raids, the locations, the dates, the times are getting leaked. Someone is on the inside leaking the information. Good, bad. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a couple incidents that have been recently been going viral when it comes to the deportations. And I guess we're talking about ICE again, cabrones. But first, let's go through the formalities. Gracias, all the day oneers, man. Everyone that's been with me since jump, since the very, very beginning, man. We started this channel with just a couple hundred. That's how we started the channel, man. If you didn't know the previous channel, we named it. It was the Salinas Report, right? I got that name one time. I was on the couch, I was watching ESPN, and boom, the name just came to me, right? But then it was time to expand. It was time to take Salinas nationwide, worldwide. Obviously, is the goal. But again, we're putting our footprint down in California amongst all the podcasts, the elite, the top podcasts in California, because we have a voice, we have an opinion, we have a voice. We got 40% of California are Mexicanos. That's no surprise because this shit was Mexico. So that's no surprise. They've been lying to us, telling us that we're the minority. Never have been. Never have been the minority. We never will be. But again, let's go through the formalidades, cabrones. Gracias all the day oneers. Gracias everyone inside the members only. The members only, man, something 99 every single month. I appreciate the gesture. It helps a lot. We'll go ahead and just put that inside of reserve and we'll give that right back to the people, man. We'll get some cachuchas. We'll get some merch. We'll get that going. Let's do it after the rainy days. Let's go ahead and do something in the spring. And then we'll bring Miss Chicano too, man. Miss Chicano Tube is very vocal, no tiene pelos en la lengua. And well, 20 something years married now. 21 years married, more than that together. It's crazy as a lot of people don't even last that long no more, right? They don't even take the covenant of marriage that seriously no more. To them, it's like, hey, we get married, and in the morning, I don't feel like it anymore. Well, that's not that's not commitment. So shout out to Miss Chicano Tube. She'll come back for the giveaway. All right. All the day oneers, the members only, and of course, all the Raza channels, all the Chicano channels, and all the Raza pages. I appreciate you guys. It's Sunday morning. So muy buenos días to everyone. Bien inicio de la semana. Saludos desde Chicali. That's right. Shout! That's right, my boy. Salabo 831. My brother Junior. I appreciate you, cabron. Uh, ¿Cuándo regresas, güey? How many days have you been out there, cabron? Oh, man. I was out there 4 días, güey. I think about 4 or 5 days. You know what I mean? I was over there and I watched some YouTube while I was in Chicali, way. So that was to go visit the wife's familia, over there. Obviously, mom's familia, rest in peace, is Jalisco, and pops is Michoacan. But shout out to you, man. Daniel Gonzalez says LA County is on the yard. It is, cabrones. All right, we're not going to digress too much, man. We're not going to digress too much, man. We're going to get into the ice raids because there was, that's right. United States Marine Recon Ghost is in the fucking casa, man. But will you fight the old man? Imagine what kind of jacket they'll put on me. Imagine what kind of jacket. It's not even that. It's like, what kind of jacket will they put on me? Well, he's knocking over. I don't know. But anyways, you can listen to that one on Three Up, Three Down on the YouTube Yarda. Maybe 2-3 days ago already, I did that live. Let's get into something a little bit more substantial this morning. It's been coming across my feed, and then the a young girl also that got unalived herself. Horrible situation. I mean, horrible situation. This is what I mean, that people come to Chicano Street, to Chicano Tube right here, because they know they're going to get the unbiased perspective. Not watered down. Imagine how sick and twisted you have to be all up in your politics. And I'm talking about US politics, okay? I'm not talking about YouTube Yarda politics, okay? Uh, Imagine how sick and twisted you have to be in politics, pushing agendas, pushing narratives that you're going to dismiss or you're going to downplay that a child was bullied and ended up taking her own life because of that. That's not what we do here. That's why people appreciate our voice. And I say our voice, we're a collective. We're a collective. Our voice is a collective voice. Of course, the majority of us are Chicanos in California. We're going to talk about that a little bit right now. But give me a second, gente. Artie Marin Niles just stepped in the casa. That's right, my boy. I'm going to do my yippa, yippa. And then they say I'm triple OG when I do this cover. I always comment, yippa, yippa, yippa. Órale, pues. They say I do that pretty good, man. Give me a second, ate. Pinche batería. There it goes. That's right. OG, triple OG. Might have already retired, cabron. He might have already retired, man. But I appreciate you, Artie Marin, all the way. The Niles is in the casa, man. Orejas wants to check. Damn, he got the gas mask on with the brim hat. Some crazy shit right there, cabron. Is that like some goth shit? Okay, on the way. So let's go ahead and get back to the subject at hand because people are tuning in. What I want people to know is how I title the live, right? When we go live from Chicano Street Studio, obviously those are open topics. We'll address everything. You know what I mean? We'll address the world, we'll address the local, we'll address the national, and of course we'll address fucking YouTube. We'll address all of that. We're in Chicano Street Studios on these little quick fix lives that we do throughout the day when I got the time. And right now, I got the time, cuz um what the topic is exactly what we're gonna be expounding on. So the ice raids, this one that is supposedly, allegedly, I don't know if it's taking place or not. My LA people need to tap in. It was late last night. One of the activists that I follow, and I admire anyone that doesn't just talk about it but does some shit, man. Too many cabrones or on the internet, or cabronas, right? Or on the internet talking about doing something positive because it's just it. I think it's like the cool thing to do. Well, I help. Well, I help. Well, I help. And in real life, you're like pisteando cada pinche fin de semana, just living your life and shit like that. But some people are meme humanitarians. You know what I mean? So I respect her, right? I think her name is Flor. I think it's Flor in Spanish. This was about 9:30, so it's pretty late at night. I'm surprised she didn't post it sooner, but then again, she posts a lot. She's always posting a lot of stuff. So she posted about 9:30 last night on IG. So I'm talking about Instagram, and you can follow us on all platforms, gente. Okay, we're on X, Facebook, Instagram. Uh, Of course, YouTube, TikTok. Now the TikTok one is almost getting banned, gente. I'm on my last strike on TikTok. So the reason is this is my theory. I just said this the other day. There's less censorship going on. So now you want to get pissed off and talk about fuck that I lost my job during the lockdown, and my husband left me, and I lost this, and all the collateral damage of what Dr. Fucci did. Now you can post it on all the platforms except TikTok. Remember, TikTok is a foreign owned platform. So they're not going to be subject to, say, Zuck, other people over here. They're the owners, right? Now, of course, I think everyone's subject to the FCC, right? But they're not going to be subject to that, to lifting censorship. So I'm on my last strike on TikTok, cabrones. They want to see me go. And so I think I had one strike. And yesterday when they dumped like I think they dumped like 8 clips, right? I told them to dump like a dozen if they could. Hopefully I gave them enough content. Yeah, it's on me to give the content. um and I got another strike, right? People don't want to hear about their taxes going up under Newsom. That IG clip already has, matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to Lucky Sun Zoo, Lucky from Hoodstocks. He just started following me yesterday from one of the reels on IG. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. I know they probably sent him the YouTube Yarda clips and shit like that. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? He just started following me on the Sun Zoo page that he has. Not the Hoodstocks page, the Sun Zoo page. So shout out to him. And it was that clip saying the governor is saying, well, we're going to prevent these measures from happening in California. All we got to do is raise your taxes by $50 million. That's it. No big deal. Anyways, on to the weather. At 5 o'clock, the weather's going to be, you see what I'm saying? This is what they do to us in California. Like, we're not going to give a shit. Like, we're not going to get mad. And that's why I said 10 counties flipped. Well, that one got me a strike. Your boy's a two-striker, man. Shit. In real life and on the internet. Oh, fuck. It's all bad. So on the TikTok one, I don't want to, I want to kind of be a little bit more careful. I'm toggling it off, you know what I mean, on the software. I have one of those softwares that posts to every platform in one button. Boom. You know what I mean? Boom, boom. I could post to 5 platforms, 6. I think the limit is maybe 6. I think 6 is the limit. Because or maybe 8. I don't know. So I got another strike on TikTok, but people, at least, hey, Lucky started following me, cabron. Again, the unity is there. All that's happening right now on YouTube is just weirdo shit. But anyway, let's keep it pushing. The ice rates. People get emotional about that, man. They get mad. Well, you're fucking Raza. And if you're Raza, how do you want law and order? Well, I mean, come on, cabrones. You know what I mean? This is what I say. This is what I say. I'm not the super fucking judge. I'm not Confucius, some kind of deep fucking person trying to sound deeper than the ocean on the internet. I've actually learned more jumping on the internet, you know what I mean, from you guys inside the comment section. I've learned more from you guys texting me over links and research. So we're on this journey together. Don't ever forget that, man. Don't ever forget that. You're not sitting at the feet of Mikey or none of that bullshit. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, turn into one of these weirdo manipulators like Orejas de Satélite. He's one of those guys, I bet you, man. He's in the gym just sharking, man. Just sharking. But anyways, Flor in Spanish posted kind of late. And I'm like, damn, why is she posting at 9:30 at night the night before some information got leaked from within the CBP and the ICE, which of course we know CBP, ICE, okay, Customs Border Patrol Protection, and Immigration's Customs Enforcement, something like that, right? It got leaked. She posted it late, but that their sweeps were happening today and the location, the date and time was Los Angeles. Okay. So they're not only letting you know the day, which is Sunday, they're letting you know the time. I want to bring this over to the people's court because, well, let's talk about it. Because I get all the fucking comments. Ah, fucking Mikey, you're red, you're blue. And I'm nothing like that. Like, what the fuck did I grow up in politics? You know what I mean? I'm for what makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm for like, come on, let's prove it out. Let's do some kind of scientific test. Let's not get to just theories, but let's prove facts and move on. So we don't have to keep debating them again and again and again and again, right? So people look at this subject touchy. Hey, fuck that, Mikey. What if it was your parents? What if it was your grandparents? I get it. Every time I violated Uncle Sam's law, your boy was chained up, man. Your boy was chained up. And I say that como cara de pendejo, man. Like one of these dudes trying to stick their chest out. It's funny how in California, that's like a badge of honor. And somewhere you go somewhere else, they look at you like a cara de pendejo, pinche oveja negra que vale. That, oh, el Rudy, oh yeah, apenas salió otra vez. But it's funny. Here in California, they'll come on there, yeah, I'm this, yeah, I'm that. And it's a trip, man. It's a trip. Let's get back to the ice rates. Güero Lira, that's right, LA. Los has been in the building. OG, Güero Lira, I appreciate you, my boy. Mile High Hustle, throwing chingazos, man. House of Pain Boxing, Fearless Boxing, Colorado, the 303. I appreciate you, cabrón. It's a touchy subject, right? So first of all, I said the last thing to say this: just remove all the prepositions that you have, pre-assumptions of me. Just remove them. It ain't what you think. No one's holding any puppet master strings, absolutely at all, man. Okay. The second thing I want to establish is the majority of people, even though someone could say, well, Mikey, it doesn't make it right. Well, I guess in your eyes, deporting anyone, well, it doesn't make it right. Okay. I fuck with it, man. I respect it. Grown man, grown woman, speak your mind, man. No one is blocked here. Everyone has a voice. Everyone has a voice. That they're leaking it from the inside and they're finding out about it. So, and they're basically just passing out the Miranda rights. I think it was something like this, right? This was circulating around. It says ICE raids. Just this is the old one, so remove the current county. But basically, they were letting people, border patrol officers, replace Kern County and Bakersfield with LA. Border patrol officers have been spotted in LA. Okay, this is the information that's circulating around. It says, be vigilant, know your rights. Do not open the door if an immigration agent is knocking on the door. Okay, this is so basically here are the bullet points, which really are just Miranda rights. It's just Miranda rights. I mean, you're gonna step into the country and you're gonna fall under the Miranda rights. That's just it's a blanket, right? Everyone has these free rights, right? Check them out. Do not answer any questions from an immigration agent if they try to talk to you. You have the right to remain silent. Do not sign anything without first speaking to a lawyer. You have the right to speak with a lawyer. Again, Miranda rights. If you are outside of your home, ask the agent if you are free to leave, and if they say yes, leave calmly. This is what was circulating out on the internet. This immigration thing is really a topic for we got to go to Chicano Street Studio with it, man, because I want to open up the phone lines, and this will be a good one. Don't forget the town hall that's coming up on March 12th. It's man, we got half of it already RSVP'd. We got some returns, some of your favorites. Some of your favorites are returning. Just wait till the thumbnail, the graphics get made. Okay. Then we'll put it out. We have when the graphic designer does the thumbnails, he'll do every size. He'll do Facebook, he'll do YouTube, IG, square size. We'll do a thumbnail size, all of that stuff. So we'll drop that. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for some of the new guests that want to jump on the town hall this time, man. All right. Back in the comment section real quick. Let's go. The ice raids have been here in Stockton for a while now. Yeah, I'm excited, my boy. You just reminded me of something, Level West Watson. I will say this, a confirmation. That's it. I can't hold it no more. I gotta let you guys know. I'm gonna have from Stockton, California on the town hall, RSVP just yesterday, Miss Denise Aguilar. She's gonna be on the town hall on March 12th, man. Appreciate her. We appreciate all the rest of the panelists. Looking to have a great discussion on March 12th. We're going to get that thing going and cracking. Things are going to be changing by the second, man. By the second. No one has ever seen this large influx of news more in the first 33 days of any presidency in a long ass time. But it's another thing that has to do with it is more people are stuck to their phones. More people now are watching their phones. I mean, come on, without even thinking about it, they know where their phone is, in which pocket it is. Someone is lying through their damn teeth. Oh, you don't have your phone in your hand. Yeah, sure. But no, of course, I do have some old school partners that just have flip phones. Artie Martin says 209 Stockton. That's right, cabron. Puerto Rico Security, I rebuke what. Oh, God, so glow. Man, it's crazy, man. Again, but look what we have. No one can say that the town halls are biased, man. They can't, cabron. They can't. Look at the panelists that we have. You know what I mean? Last time I think on the town hall, I think Wayward Son got a lot of the spotlight because he has a unique voice. He was surprising people with what he was saying as far as historical facts and shit like that. And people didn't even know, military fucking veteran. People were like, "Whoa!" We were thinking, no, 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 no. It's three generations already in the United States, but great grandfather or great grandfather was the president of Mexico. Are you kidding me? When he told me that on a live, cabrones, I grabbed a shot. I had to grab the Don Julio, the 1942. I poured it up. I was like, oh no, I got to guess whose great grandfather is the president of Mexico. Where's the tequila way? Come on. If you don't take a shot to that, I doubt you're Mexicano, man. Anyways. Oh, that's right. I appreciate it. I just had to put it out there. I didn't want to put them all out there, leading up. I felt like maybe I should wait for the graphics to get done. But I'm really excited because she'll even talk about the censorship that's being lifted. Watch. I'll ask her. She's known it. Now the people that are telling the truth, hey, since all this is a lie, did you know there's a lot of lawsuits happening? Bro, they might turn this into a lawsuit festival. How many people lost their jobs? How many lives got affected either emotionally? Bro, they're going to go after punitive damages. They're going to go after, oh man, they might end up cleaning California, some of the people, after all this shit that's happened. I mean, after what's happened out in the open in California, you don't think lawyers are looking at that shit like we have grounds to make moves over here? Why do these cabrones have to pardon themselves? You never seen a whole family, the president pardon his whole family and the highest ranking experto médico. Have you ever seen that? And no one's talking about it, right? No one's talking about that. That's a first, right? No one? I'll hold. Telly Savalas in the casa. That's right, cabrón. Telly, if you've been seeing what's been going on, YouTube is crazy right now, man. It's fucking, está caliente la cosa, man. But anyway, let's get back to, well, you're just a bunch of messing with us, Chicanos. John Wayne. That's what Chewie said. I'm bound by honor. Let's go back to the ice raids. They're happening allegedly right now, and they're getting leaked from the inside. Now, let's talk about this little girl that passed away, man. This is unfortunate. And I'm glad, like a couple days ago, I put out a video. Some cabrones are so fogged and blinded by their hate, their rage, their funk, their beefs, their pinchy pandillas, whatever it is, whatever's causing their blood to boil. that they would grab a principal and all of a sudden, shoo, throw it out the window. They reached in their pocket, grabbed all of their morals and principles, and seen the ventana was open, threw it out like a softball, like nothing. That's We're not gonna go down that hole, man. Let's not go down that hole. The only indigenous president of Mexico que no, that's a fucking heavy claim. Órale, pues. Yeah, that's right, cabrón. The only, as far as se parecía, way. And let's go back to the ice raids, okay? I don't want to digress too much. The ice raids, cabrones. Se parecía because tenía la piel morena, right? La piel morena. And the rest of the presidents kind of have like a French look. And let's just keep it a buck, man. Oh, Mikey, you're clowning. No, I'm not. Tell me the rest of the pinchy presidents didn't have rollers in their hair. Come on. Are you kidding me? Go. I don't even know how many presidents Mexico has had. I only know United States because I was born here, cabron. Okay, this is my country too. But anyways, let's get back into it, man. They're starting guerras over there. They're stabbing each other. 818's in the casa. Hey, Mikey, I just got word. 818, I don't know if you've seen, but when I did that video, that short way, and don't trip, wait, jumping in the comment section. We get into sometimes talking shit. It is what it is. Chicano's got thick skin. If not, get the hell off the internet, bro. Chemo, let that know. If you can't stand the heat, get out the pinchy kitchen. You know what I mean? If we ever, disagree or whatever, that's why I said that. But they're in Sun Valley and San Fernando. From the inside, Florida, the Florida Spanish, huge IG following. She has hundreds of thousands, okay? And I respect her because she's an activist. She posted last night about 9:30 that they're coming to LA. And now you got Tom Homan, the border czar. Okay, esta is the one. Okay, we know who the last one was, right? She ran for president. The last border czar ran for president. I'm just putting that out there because people say, well, how come nothing happened at the border? Who was in charge of the border? But anyways, cálmase. Tom Homan, he's looking for the leakers. They're cleaning house. They're saying they're trying to get rid of judges that were appointed by this cabron, which is 43 and 44. They're trying to get rid of his. Again, that's a whole red agenda because they took the House, they took the Senate, they took the executive branch. They have full power. So just like it was previous when Blue had full power, we got a whole cabrones accountable. But anyways, they're looking for the leakers. Now let's talk about that little girl, man. Imagine being blinded and throwing principles out the window that you got like an 11-year-old girl, man. And of course, the story's going viral, man. Story's going viral. She's getting bullied because the parents got taken away. Crazy shit. Now, I don't know that to be true. I got to say this. I got to say this. I don't know that to be true. The only thing I did hear, it went viral when the border czar did say, he finally, like, it didn't even take him a second, right? He finally figured out, well, this is how we stop separating families. This was his answer, okay? You cabrones are, I could already tell. You wanted to, ya se quieren calentar conmigo and shit. Fucking, I'm over here start ducking tomates, talking to you guys, but no, just kidding. He said, yeah, we're not going to separate families. Well, how are you going to do that, Mr. Holman? Well, we'll deport them all. That lit a wildfire, I think, on the first town hall. That first town hall was chingazos, man. We're gonna do another one. Where I tell the panelists, all right, gloves off on this one, gloves off, and in that way we could just lean back and get into it, right? Um, he said deport them all. So I don't know that to be true, but it could be true that the parents got taken and that caused emotional damage. Again, I don't know it to be true, but then it could also be propaganda. It could also be fake. I mean, come on, man. You want me to put my hand in the fire for something I don't know? If I'm not there firsthand, I don't see it, I don't know. I'm putting my hand in the fire for that. And I disagree. So again, I don't know it to be true. Yes or no. Maybe you guys can comment. Maybe you know more than me. I seen just a couple articles. Just a couple. Artie Marie's in the casa. That's right, man. Sunny as fuck. Sundays. That's right, cabron. Who was that? That shady loc. They closed big streets and let the kids play on DoorDash in Viva Jalisco. That's right, cabron. Orale, man. Putting the AC on. What are you playing, cabron? What do you like to listen to? Hip hop, rap? Most people like hip hop and rap. Me, I'm from the old school way. I'm wired up that way. I grew up listening to oldies, Mary Wells, G Funk, you know. Of course there was rap, man. I came up in the days where rap was the golden years of rap. We were all buying tapes every day in the 90s, mid to early to mid, and we were going every single new release. Boom, Doggy Style came out, buy the tape. Chronic, buy the tape. RBL, buy the tape. Juice, SIBO. Matter of fact, SIBO, that's my favorite interview on American Cholo's channel. That's my favorite interview. Hey, I'm going to give you that, cabron. You got that interview. You did get SIBO on the platform. He's probably, that's probably my style of music the most. It's mobby music. I like mobby music, like SIBO. But my favorite rapper is Too Short. That's no doubt about that. He'll rap laps around him. Let me see. Mm. You know what it is, Corco? Is again, people were messaging me on IG. Gente, just know where I'm at already. In my life, cabrones. Hey, is that real beef? Hey, is that do people really get into it on the internet? Now I know that you could, do shit to like it's over, right? Like the tattoo artist, it's over. Or like the guy that dropped his location and someone went over there and that was over. Now, no one wants to take it that far. Absolutely not. Forget about that, man. Those are people's sons. Those are people's fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. So forget about that. But with him, yeah, it's a similar story. Unfortunately, it's like a similar story. A lot of us got. A lot of us can go on soft white underbelly and tell our stories. I got the members only. My Chicano story. I think like I'm on part 12 or part 13. But some cabrones get to tell it like on soft white underbelly or those other channels. I don't want to speak on that. I want to go back to the ice raids again. Let's go back, man. Let's go back. The girl, I don't know. It could be propaganda or it could be true. I haven't seen video. Obviously, she's a minor. I haven't seen anyone do a public statement, PR on behalf of the family or her, or does she have a guardian? Or I don't know. And then there was another guy, right? On TikTok, there was at least half a dozen people that said, my mom got taken, my dad got taken, and those are those stories. True or false? True or false, man? And then let's go back to the leakers, cabrones, because they're looking for the leakers right now. Let me get some water, man. Where's my water? Give me a second. MTP4. Wait, that's right, cabron. Pinche red convertible Dodge Camaro. Is that what that is, cabron? That's a nice one, cabron. It's a two-seater though, huh? It's perfect way. All you got to do is one person, boom, head down to Rosarito. You good, bro? Pues come. Hay algo. Let me get some water, man. Louis just stepped in the building. Fast ass Dave. He says void. Fast ass Dave is voiding exposers. What about on your birthday, cabron? Come on, fast ass Dave. Came through on your birthday. You know I did, cabron. He was like, damn, how do I drop that link? Raskeezy reached out to me because Raskeezy has my direct chip, right? My cell. He's like, fast ass Dave. He wants to bring some people on his stream. It's his birthday. Okay, no problem. Now I had to go in my StreamYard and kind of figure it out real quick. I forgot how to do it. But you can invite people even if you're on your mobile phone. So fast ass Dave just stepped in the building. It's a Camaro way. Yeah. Didn't I say it? I didn't say Camaro? Or what did I say? Oh, Chevy, right? Oh, I said it was a Dodge maker. Okay. I got the model right way. I got the maker wrong. But shout out to you, man. Hey, you're doing big things. Just keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing, man. You're grinding in a big city, man. San Jose is just like where I came back from, where Junior Gonzalez is right now. My boy Solid Bull 831. He's in Chicali. It's like Mexicali, man. It's like like 2 million population. Man, Mexicali has like 50 colonias. 50 colonias. We'll go from Pedro, um, Moreno or Silvano Virba, then we'll go over to Lázaro Cárdenas. All right, let's get back to that, man. The 11-year-old girl. Okay. That situation has been happening linked to, well, what's been happening with the deportations now, right? Today, that it was happening in LA is what got blasted out to the people. In my experience, and I'm only speaking for me, I'm only speaking for the here, the 831, us. I've been working with farm workers here in Monterey County now since 2000, and it was the year we got married. It was the year I got married, 2004. 2004. I've been working with them since 2004, know all the communities, all the major farm worker apartment complexes in Salinas. Know them all. And still to this day, even know the managers of all those plexes. It's real estate shit. The majority of them here don't have that worry. The majority of them been here since the 80s, 90s, some still coming over in the 2000s. So I get some comments, Mikey, what if that was your grandma? Mikey, what if that was your mom? I go, okay, I get it. Shit. I put myself in those shoes too. That's not a good situation. Absolutely not. But it's 2025, and the reason that most Mexicans aren't crossing the border, that let's say a safe number, let's say 85% were from other countries, right? 85%. That's a safe number. The reason it's been other countries mostly crossing the border, which they estimate 11 to 15 million. It's just that's the estimate. It could fall within that range. 11 to 15 million in 4 years came over. 85% not Mexican. The rest of them from places that you have to come over on a boat. Costing taxpayers an average of $130,000 for medical expenses, cash EBT, welfare. People can come in and immediately just tap into the system. It's there, right? We're going to get back to the ICE rates. Let me finish this point though. I think these things, and again, here we are, West Coast Chicanos, just, we're sitting pretty, cabrones. I mean, let me just keep it a buck, okay? Aquí nacimos, it's okay. Aquí nacimos. So we ain't got Johnny Law on us, unless we're riding dirty, okay? And we ain't trying to ride dirty no more, right? Cálmase, man. Hold on, give me a second. Droops, Eastside Soundhold just stepped in the building. I appreciate you, my boy. Fast as Day says, I buy all EBT. Oh man. Pinche batería, man. Floor in Spanish, she posted that yesterday. Floor's 100%. She's 100% wanting to open the border, 100% wanting to let everyone in, 100% just maybe some kind of Medicare for all system too, medical expenses for all. I'm almost certain that that's also a stance, because I also seen that they actually post a lot of socialist memes on their pages. I don't know if you knew that. They post a lot of socialist memes. And now, of course, socialism is just another ecosystem. It's just another bureaucracy from other countries. It's another system, right? It's a way of looking at things, more of not how much hard work can you do. It doesn't matter if you outwork the next cabron. It doesn't matter if you fucking work for 80 years and they only work for 8 years. Everyone makes the same amount of money. So a lot of them, so that's how I know that she's probably for healthcare, universal healthcare, which have has worked in a couple countries. I heard it's working in Canada. I heard it's working in Canada, and I heard it's working. I don't know if it was in Denmark, but for sure it was somewhere across the sea over there by the Brits, where they had a universal health care for all system. And that basically means anything and everything is going to get dealt with, right? I think there's actually documentaries. There's documentaries on YouTube of how you could see universal healthcare systems. Just look it up in Canada. I think I saw one, and the guy had like a body cam, and he was walking in, and I forgot what the procedure was, whatever. And he was basically saying how there's no bill. They went through the whole process, and in the end of the treatment or whatever, there was absolutely no bill. So some people also want that, right? Universal health care. And people will argue saying, hey, universal health care, right, is a right. So if it's a human right, who's going to pay for it? Someone's got to pay for it. Well, we could just do a kitty. Okay. They'll pull it out of a kitty. What is the kitty? Taxes. That's what they mean. Don't get it twisted. Economics 101, cabrones. What's the kitty? It's going to be taxes, cabrones. Come on now. Let's get back to the ice raids, man, because then we're not going to finish off the ice raids, man. What do I think ultimately about leakers, about the 40, about this administration, looking for the leakers, about in general, they're saying it's like 12% Mexicans, but 88% other countries getting deported. What do I care about that? I'm going to give you my final thoughts, cabrones, because then I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday too. Telesavala says, I run this yarda. Oh, man, it's getting interesting, man. It's getting interesting, right? But, well, because all the excuses are coming out, but I didn't title it that, so let's not even go there, man. I want to stay on topic with lives. You know, that's right. Fast as they. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Tío Dave, Mike Omote is de casa. That's right, cabron. Eastside Sanho. That's right. All right, let's finish. Let's finish this off, man. The ice raids that are happening right now. Let me give you my thoughts. What the fuck I'm thinking about. Good or bad? Well, it's just like it depends how you look at it, right? What I was talking about last time, Paco, is Paco a sellout? He turned into a cop. Bound by honor. He turned into a cop. So he's a sellout. He had Miklo running away, blasting him. So it just depends what mentality do you see it at. Nah, fuck that. Let's resist everything. And then all of a sudden, you're the one in position of authority or whatever, right? Remember, like on The Simpsons? Remember, Homer he used to dream, right? Bart, my son, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. So some people could be like, fuck that. I don't want to be the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Okay, well, that's on you. But other people look at that as something noble. Other people will look at that as something worthy to strive in being. Me, I look at it like, yeah, if I was on the inside, someone is working against me. That's not a good thing. And then I also look at it like a lot of the protesters that are just very ignorant, don't know what they're protesting, and actually don't realize they're protesting for other countries, not their own. Well, Mikey, they're putting up the Mexican flags that they ain't even taking. The ones that they are taking Why don't you take him in like the guy in Texas that had 30 women in his house? No one wants to talk about that. No, let's switch it, man. Let's switch it. I can already feel your energy in the comment sections. Be like, fuck that, Mike. Do you think those 30 women who possibly would have spent the rest of their lives as slaves, sex slaves, you think they hate the cops? Damn, man. Let's take this over to Chicano Street Studio. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have the conversation over there. Again, I'm excited for those that RSVP'd for the town hall. It's gonna be on March 12th. It's gonna be at 7 o'clock. Um, I did put one out there already. I put Denise Aguilar is gonna be here. I mean, she's just going to Sacramento all the time. Excited about that. Might as well just put another one out there, man. We're getting a return guest also as well. We're gonna have Rascal again return. I'm thinking of offering him a permanency, cabrón. You might as well just come permanently, cabrón, because you were the most requested now. And the last one was Norby's. Norby's was the last one that was most requested before Rascal. So we already got a couple RSVPs happening. We also got Southtown SD coming from San Diego. We got to keep our eyes. We want to start talking about the border. Who better than someone by the border? Come on. I was just at the border. I told the wifey we should have shot some content, man. But no, you know what I mean? Could have just gave the hustlers $5 each, you know what I mean? Shit, for $5, you don't think those hustlers would have talked for 5 minutes? Shit. I probably would have gave them 10, 20, something like that, right? Yeah, not a fucking five. I would have gave them at least a 10 or 20, depending on how it changed, you know what I mean? Risky business, even the 1% Mexicanos getting deported. I stand with them. Okay, yeah, I stand with them too. If you're feeling like it's a national thing, whether they're criminals or not, right? The guy he killed 10 women, but I stand with them, right? I'm just saying, you're feeling like more of a national thing. Hey, es mi pinche bandera, es mi gente. Wait, okay. But even if it's a guy that had 30 women, sex slavery too, because he's Mexican. I'm just saying. So, we're putting it all out there. Way. I get what you're saying, though. You're not saying the latter. You're saying mi gente. That's right, cabron. But I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but they're not deporting revolutionaries, bro. I mean, matter of fact, there's a lawsuit. People don't even talk about this. ICE already has a lawsuit. They threw a couple, I think, in Atlanta, in the police station. ICE did. We're gonna end it with this. They threw a couple. I want to say it's Atlanta, Georgia way, and they threw them in detention. Boom, at the PD station. Right? They got them. Boom, whatever. Guess what? It was a case of mistaken identity. Well, guess what that leads to? Now it's 2025, and everyone is lawsuit happy, right? Everyone is lawsuit happy, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. Just saying a lot of shit back in the day. There wasn't cameras, which is good and bad, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. Now there's $1 million lawsuit for that. So just kind of throwing it out there while people will also, they won't realize that there's also that as well. Hey, when if the wrong person gets taken into custody, it's the wrong thing to do. Mistaken identity. That happened too. I'm just putting that out there. But I get what you're saying, Risky. You're like the raza, or like you say, stolen land. I actually seen a map of Mexico, and I'm like, no, se pasan, way. You know how they do maps like this. They do maps like this, right? Se pasa another map on social media that had Mexico owning the whole South and Florida. Now, I don't know. I've never seen that. Again, I don't know it to be true. But that I seen a map that had Mexico owning the whole South and Florida. I was like, no mames, where they just keep stretching the lines because it's all Mexican land. I get it. I get it. Some people look at it like this. This is Risky's map. Jay, South Texas. This is for you, cabron. I'm out. I'm ending it on this one, cabron. This is Jay, South Texas's map, man. Last comments in. Let's check it out. Hey, Risky. Exactly, bro. I'm glad you said that. Why would I speak for criminals? then what if you knew and understood that it was only the criminals getting thrown out? That the first step, the first priority of the first wave of people, because they don't have all the manpower you think they do, the first wave of people are the people in custody, the people with institutions, and the second wave of people are the people with removal orders. That's all you've been seeing on the news. So again, they're not deporting revolutionaries, activists, las abuelitas. But again, that's just my opinion, bro. If you think they're deporting sweeping like a fucking broom, then the United States, that's on you, way. It's cool. But here's your map, way. Last comments, man. Chuck the Builder's in the casa. That's right, Chuck the Builder. That's right, cabron. Appreciate you, man. Hate us for being Chicano and born here, and I want us to support you. Again, the Chicano, bro, we're in the middle, bro. Ain't no one gonna tell me to put down the American flag, chinga tu madre. Ain't no one gonna tell me to put down the Mexican flag, chinga tu madre. Imagínate, atrévete, way. So these are all these new internet concepts of just being very pro nationalist or something like that, where we're one of the few cultures that embrace both. ¿Y qué? Damn it, it's all the Spaniard land. Well, I had the brown berets on and I told them, I said, hey, Chicanos, should we, and or maybe I said be embracing the indigenous side more or the Spanish side? And the brother Anthony from the Brown Beret straight told me, oh, we don't emphasize the Spaniard side because of what they did. I get it. I get it. But I'm starting a chess play. I got half indigenous Aztec or Mexica, whatever you want to call it, right? Cultura, and the other half is Spanish, like fucking Gladiator. Remember where he goes, these are my horses, Argento. They were taken from me. Damn, man. Damn. Yesterday I watched Gladiator 2, and damn, man, that's a good one. It's not as good as the first, but oh yeah, worth watching. All right, last comments, man. Last comments. Pinche la migra. Oh man, people get mad and shit. I posted this one and it got people mad, man. It got people mad. Look what I said. What to do my advice is different. My advice is different, right? What to do when confronted by ICE? Me, correle, way. Oh man, born in East LA. We need to embrace both sides of our culture. That's what I'm saying, bro. I grew up nothing but fucking Trents and Kens and Bretts and Tylers and Kyles and Debbies and Sues and Melissas and Kelly. I remember we used to clown on the gabachas, me and my partners. And they always liked us. No, they had their eyes on the Chicanitos. I would always get hit up too. My other friends would get hit up. Hey, Corinne wants to talk to Angel or some shit like that. Les encantaba los Chicanos. But all of us growing up together was always, this is our culture. This is our culture, man. And then when we go home, you know what I mean? Mom is making sopes. Mom is making huaraches. Mom is making homemade tortillas. Abuelita, well, she's in Mexico. Abuelita didn't want to come over here. My abuelos were like, oh man, they're gonna stay in Mexico. They don't get better than living in the hacienda over there. That's how I think I'm gonna retire and take my last breath. Y boom, me voy a caer en la pinche tierra. Is in probably in Mexico in a hacienda with some good tequila. Only about to hit me up because that EBT. The first and the 15th. Is that when that hits, man? Hey, well, even to the people that are on the welfare system, bro, if there's more money in the economy, there's more money in welfare. If there's more money in the economy, less taxes, more economy, money flowing locally and nationally, bro, then maybe they wouldn't, if they could sustain the system, they wouldn't have a problem and wouldn't be bitching about it on how much money we're in the red about it. But if the fucking economy was stellar, sensational, that fucking thing will be nothing. But again, to me, it equals out with some kind of border system, man, some kind of immigration system. This is what people want to get mad about. But March 12th at 7 o'clock, I can't wait, man. If you're interested, reach out to me. Hit me on IG. Hit me on all the platforms. I'm already a two-striker on TikTok, because of the clips yesterday. That account might go. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't. Because that does have big reach. That has a big reach. Shit, me too. Michael Motes reminding people wash your feet. It reminds me of Nick Diaz. He was on an interview one time, Nick Diaz, and after whooping someone's ass, MMA shit like that, and then they're talking about the bell. Who do you want to fight next, and all this other bullshit. And then Nick Diaz goes, "And children, don't forget to brush your teeth." I was like, that's the cousin right there. That's the Diaz cousin, man. That's the Diaz cousin. If you didn't know, that's the last name, man. Diaz, Diaz. Mikey, you have a colonial last name. Colonizer last. Yeah, that's what Wayward Son made me feel. He said we have slave last names on our back. Damn it. Shit. That make a motherfucker want to stay quiet. Oh shit. Wayward Son, man. Wayward Son. Mi hermano. Come on, bro. I don't know. Someone sold their EVT, man. I come from the days where the food stamps, bro. We're balling when we had the 5, bro. I used to get the 10 food stamp, and I used to go to the corner store. I used to buy the barbecue rib hoagie. The barbecue rib hoagie with of course something to drink, right? Una papita, shit like that. Yeah, being in line for food stamps, I remember that too. The old office was actually the medical office in Natividad. That was the old welfare office in Salinas. But again, I'm born in 81, so back in those years, more modern now. I seen them tweakers selling. All right, you guys, the ice raids that are happening in LA. My thoughts is let's just take it over to the studio. That way we can have open conversation. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm tapping back here with my familia, you guys. I appreciate all the support, man. Last thing I ask is the only thing I ever ask, man. Just hit the like. Hit the like. There's a dislike. Chinga tu madre. Okay. Well, hit the dislike way. Shit. Do your boy the favor. There's the dislike también. You know what I mean? There's the like button and the chinga tu madre button. Okay. Hit one of them, man. Shit. Live on Chicano Tube, you guys. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, the Lord's Day, first day of the week. I'll see you on IG, TikTok, and everywhere else. X, everywhere else. Remember what I always say? Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.